everybody. How are you today? It's me, Terrible Studios. That's the Master Rebels game between Diplex, Karmkut, and Jackie Fish. I ended up being on Jackie Fish's side. In the beginning, me, Saudi, Persia, and Syria formed an alliance called MEU, Middle Eastern Union. We started doing our thing. It became clear to us that NATO was a threat, but we didn't worry about this at this time because they weren't threatening us and we weren't threatening them. We were busy with our own war between India at the time, Indian nations, and as you can see, we won this round. But yeah, it'll get past this in a minute, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to get past it so I can show you what the map looks like. There we go. I have to do this to shut it up. And then just exit out this, I think. My games. Back into this one. And here we go. Here's the map. I was Iraq. My best friend next to me was Saudi. Took over quite a bit from India's and some AI countries and stuff. But most of this up here was all Volga Perm. Now he was betraying us, but he wasn't acting like it. But it was too late for him to help India. So he started helping Karmkut and his friends. Yeah, we got a few enemies left, but we can't do anything because, well, our units may still be moving, but they cannot attack now since the game's over. You can't give your units any commands. See, I'll show you why. Yeah. I can try, but it won't do anything. Except tell me that I cannot control this. Cannot give them orders. Oh, I can actually still give them orders, even though the game is over. Okay. Uh-oh. The game is officially over. But this is interesting. I think because it's a private game, you can still do things, I guess. Although, we've already won this. In the end, near the end, because people were getting tired because of how long this game has been going on, I ended up in the biggest alliance there is. But from this, even if we were separate, he would have gotten first, Trontel would have gotten second, Jackie Fish third, and me fourth. Though McDaggy fifth. He was New Zealand. Jackie Fish was Korea, Karmkut was California, Diplex was Sweden. I helped take out Sweden, although I didn't do the best job in the beginning because I let a 30 stack get destroyed. But it did fight back and it did cause some damage. Just not enough to seriously cripple Sweden, of course, as he won that battle. Diplex did a great job being an opponent. Karmkut and his allies did a great job. But eventually, we were fighting Africa. I never gave up on Africa. I just kept fighting in Africa, reclaiming everything. Because I was at war with Egypt, and then Nigeria came along and tried to take over everything in Africa. But, well, he started getting destroyed in process. I haven't moved these units in a while up here in the north. Ever since Volgaperm finally lost its capital. There was lots of revolts. It was getting tiresome. There's always revolts in this game, just like any game. Well, this sums up the Master Rival game, pretty much. I didn't come in with a very plan. I'm not strategic in that sense with this game, because I never know who I'm going to face up. So I do like long range things. As you can see, I have trains, railroad guns. They are absolutely slow, but they have a long range. They can cover a couple provinces. As you can see here, this is covering 5 provinces of mine, which is amazing. Now here's a battleship over here, guarding our sea over here. I got some artillery over here, anti-tanks over here, right there, and across now Dusk, Tabriz. And some aircraft. See? And, well, there's another game. If you really want to see some recent events before this ended, where I finish, there we go. It really, excellent job to all these players here. Romania gave us some trouble in the beginning. I took him out early. United Kingdom was still fighting back. As our alliance won, we got 7,000 gold. It was a split pot. Oh, and just recently, coup d'etat. Coup d'etat to Texas, too. They gave up. They knew they were going to lose. And this is the most advanced nation. New Zealand was way ahead. And then my buddy Saudi Arabia. Then Jackie Fish. Some of my other friends. Germany. He was knocked out earlier. California, which was Karmkut. We took out Sweden really early. I was not in there. As you know, I like simple things. It was easiest. See? My buddy is very, very frightening. Jackie Fish. North Mexico. Nationalist China, New Zealand, and British Columbia. Scary. And I'll let you sit here and read this for a minute. Or you can pause it and read it. This recently happened over here. Here's some of these things that happen. A lot of rebellions, like I said, happen. Everywhere. And they want to go somewhere or back to their original. Even it happened with my allies. See, I ended up with quite a few different ones. In the end, I did not know I had this much. But yeah, there were some casualties between us. But we never had an outright war. Except for an accidental train thing. It was on aggressive instead of offensive. And if you have it on aggressive, they will attack anything and everything. Especially if they're neutral, even friendly sometimes. They can't tell the difference, I guess. But I gotta give props to everyone in this. Saudi Arabia, Jackie Fish, China, New Zealand, Volga Perm, Sweden, Karmkut, his African allies, before we ran them over. And they were too concerned with South America at that time because it was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's how war is. It's a back and forth thing. It's not easy. See, not one nation controls any 100% of this map. Saudi controls a lot. New Zealand controls quite a bit over here. Japan, British Columbia, Korea, Japan, Japan, Korea again over here, Manchurico. All these guys were really great allies for me. And Volga Perm did betray us, like I said, but his last province was over here, right smack dab in the middle of that, by Texas over here, but it got taken out by, where's Pedro's? By Saudi Arabia, my ally there. So, and my alliance member in the end. So, really didn't come in with a big plan. Just made friends early. Saudi, then we got Persia, and then we got Syria. We could have had one more, but, well, as you know, our alliance fell apart. Civil war. Me and Saudi took out Persia and Syria. So we got lands everywhere. I got yellow here, there, over there, up here. Near the end, I guess there was rebellions, and I took some of them from Saudi Arabia. I don't mean for these rebellions, but the rebellions, they want to go to the country they favor the most at this point. So I've lost many provinces to rebellions, to even my allies. I've lost some to Saudi, lost some to Korea, lost some to Japan, lost some to... it went back and forth. At first, it was the first time when Madagascar, Japan lost a whole bunch of provinces to rebellion, to me. So I traded some of them back. But you can only trade 4 provinces per game. I even lost some to my enemies. But I'd always get them back. And, well, this was a very, very fun game. Very great game. It's open to everyone. Everyone. It's open to everyone. Not just invite. No. You have to know the passwords, passcodes. You got to pay attention to the YouTuber who's doing this. Alright. Well, it's good to talk to you and let you know what happened in this game. Yeah. Later's on. Bye.